Hello, class. Your beautiful AI professor, Isabella Electrum here. Today we're going to be talking about my least favorite loop, which is why I built it off camera and I'm going to show it to you now. The do while loop. So, this mess here is what I have going for a simple sort of text-based UI system to show off the true beauty of the do while loop. So let's just show how it works visually and then get into the code behind it here, because that's going to be the best way to explain this. Welcome to the do while example. We have our nice little menu here that I built. Very simple. It's bordered by fancy designs. Two options, one for high, two to quit. I'd like a high, please. Hello, user. So gives us a high. And then we get our menu back here. Type your choice. I'm going to be a rebel. I'm going to go 7. Ooh. 7 is not valid. Please type 1 or 2. That gives me the menu again. 0. Let's go double zeros. No? Okay. So, well, what if we do 1 again? And 1 again. Okay, fair enough. 2. So, the point is, we're always given a menu here, so we can always make a new choice. So we go through whatever is in our first choice, with however many choices we have, and then once we're done with whatever, we return to the menu, unless we choose to quit. Now let's get into the actual program for how this works, because I really dislike do whiles and I have to show you it first before I can explain it, because it's weird and wonky. So first things first, we imported a scanner, obviously, so that we can type. We have a variable for user input, and we have our scanner, obviously. The first thing I did is I just typed a welcome message, so that as you notice, we only got the welcome message once. And then this chunk of thing right here, let me scroll over a little bit. Okay. From here to here is our do while. That one really long line. Okay, let's break it down. There's a lot of stuff here. First off, we have do, then all of that, while user input is not equal to 2. And as you can see here on menu, I'll just keep this up here, 2 is for quit. So when it's not quit, we're going to keep doing what's in the loop here. So the important thing about a do while versus a while can run from 0 to as many times as you need. A do while will always run from once to as many times as you need. So the do while will always do everything inside this at least once, and then it will check this. So that is the important thing. You can't make a do while never run. That is why when I hit start here, it automatically does the do while stuff. It automatically goes and does it. In fact, I can default user input to 2 just to prove it. User input 2. We're going to run it here. Boom, see? If it checked for user input not being 2, first, we wouldn't even have this right here. We'd just have welcome to the do while example. So that's proof that it's going to check this statement afterwards, after it does the do segment. So I made use of some methods like I talked about in a recent video. We have our menu here. This pluses, so of course right here, that's our new line value. And then plus just means we're adding on. And then I formatted it this way just so it's easier for us to see visibly. This could all absolutely be done on a single line. It would just look horrible. And at least this way we can like visibly look at it how it's supposed to look. So that's good. So the first thing that our do while is going to do, it's going to say run menu. And menu just prints this with print ln right here. And then afterwards, we print with our print method down here that does not have a new line. That's the only difference. And it says, give us your choice, or whatever. Okay, hang on, scrolling. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, please type your choice. And then our scanner sets user input to whatever number the user types. And then we have some chained if statements right here. If, then else if. So if the number is a 1, then they chose option 1, which they get a hello. And then we don't have to worry about 2 because it'll check afterwards right here. So right now we're checking if it's 1, and then if it's literally anything at all other than a 2. Because it can't be a 1, we already eliminated that. So if they're not choosing quit and they haven't chose 1, they hit a wrong key. So what we're going to do then is we're going to print error. This new line here, this is just me formatting it so it looks nice. Don't worry about it. So error, the value that they typed in here, which is user input, is not valid. Please type a 1 or a 2. So we tell them that they typed in the wrong number, basically. Then after that, let's say this was a 2. Let's say they typed in 2. Is it a 1? No. Is it not 2? No. Okay, fine. Is user input equal to 2? Yes, it is. Okay, we stop. And then goodbye. Thank you for using the program, because there's nothing else that will run after this. This is the end of the main method, so we don't even have to do a system exit because it's going to terminate itself after we give them a goodbye message. So that is the do while loop. How did I do on time on that? 7 minutes? Not bad. Yeah, this would have been a very, very long video had I had to type all this stuff out for you guys live. So as you can see, the do while method is best done, a do while loop is best for if you need to like have a menu. Anything that needs to be displayed at least once, do while. So here's the basics of how to choose your loop. If you know exactly how many times you're going to need to loop through something, use a for loop. If you need to go from either 0 to who knows how many times, use a while loop. If you need to go from at least once to however many times, then you need a do while loop. That is how you know what loop is best suited for what you're trying to pick. Although, complete technicality, any of these loops can do what the others can do, just not as easily and with more finagling and looking weird. So that is my spiel on loops. A bit of a shorter episode today, but I'm sure you're all thankful for it. And again, I've been in a generous mood lately. No homework, but if you want extra credit, look up the Java API for arrays and take a scroll through that. We might cover what like how to actually find the APIs and stuff like that, and how to read the APIs in depth later. I did show it off, I believe, once. But anyway, at this point, I'm rambling. So, you all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Class dismissed. Yeah.